Good evening, my friend. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mangello. It is Wednesday night, my favorite night of the week, because I get to spend and share it with you. Welcome to WDW Radio Live. If you are watching live, thank you for being here. Please do me a favor, if you can, sit back, relax, grab a snack, tag, and invite a friend in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, thank you. Please join us every Wednesday right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for WDWRadioLive.com. As you can see, I am back in the home studio this week, although I have plans in the next couple of weeks to be out and about in the parks. I will share that with you soon. But tonight's show is going to be a little different. I'm not going to do a top 5 live, not going to do some of the same things we do every week, because I was thinking today that every week on the show and here, you sit back, relax, and you hear from me every week. So this week, I want to hear from you. We're gonna do a call-in show. I'm gonna share some thoughts about a few different topics to kick things off, and then we'll talk about Luca. We can talk about Loki. We can talk about Avengers Campus. We can talk about October 1st. We can talk about Disney Cruise Line, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, whatever it is that you want. I will share the call-in number in just a few minutes. We'll chat for about an hour or so, because tonight is Loki night. This is a spoiler-free zone. I promise no spoilers for this week's show, because I haven't seen it yet. Although I will talk very, very briefly, a bite-sized nugget of something that I did see that I want to get you excited about. So again, thank you for being here. If this is your first time, please do me a favor. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from and how long you've been listening to the show. And we'll also talk a little bit about the podcast this week. So, all right, I got to put my glasses on because I can't see all my little stuff on the production side that I want to cover this week. So, a couple things first, right? Let's talk a little bit about Luca first. I was very excited after watching the movie, because I wasn't all that excited before I saw the movie. When I saw the previews for Luca, I thought it was going to be just another Pixar film, which I love, but wasn't going to knock my socks off. And then I watched Luca, and it knocked my socks off. And it is a movie to me that is about friendship and betrayal and tolerance and acceptance and underdogs and family, imperfect or otherwise. I very much can know and relate to that. Dreams and dreamers and taking chances and risks and faith, maybe even a little bit of young love, but really also sort of breaking the mold and breaking the chain and breaking the cycle. I loved the characters. I loved the music. I loved the setting. It is a visually stunning film. I loved Alberto and the enthusiasm that he had, this incredible innocence about something as simple about dreaming of having a good friend because he's lonely. Alberto, I feel you, brother. He also has this incredible love and respect for his mentor, who eventually, spoiler alert, becomes a little more of a father figure. I love Massimo, Giulia's father. I love Giulia. I love the character of her. She has this sweet compassion, and she loves learning and helping others to learn it, and becomes a mentor to somebody who is her peer and her friend. I loved the setting of Ponte Rosso, Italy. Look, it's a place where people like to swim, eat pasta, and ride Vespas. I like to do 2 out of the 3 of those things, and I will admit to you right here, right now, I've wanted a Vespa for years. I'm not a motorcycle guy. I don't get out of the house very much, but there was always something incredibly romantic about Vespas to me. I think this was a sign from God and or Pixar that someday I need to treat myself to a Vespa. But I think artistically, it is a visually stunning film. It's, again, in the tradition of Pixar. You watch this film and you forget that you are watching something that's drawn by man. And what I mean is it's computer drawn, but it is created by people, because if you don't have to even watch the characters, watch the backgrounds, watch the water, the way they've been able to design water. It looks like you're watching a movie. I also think it's from an audio perspective. It sounds beautiful, and I mean the sound design. There was moment I watched it 3 times. So I watched it once. I screened it once. I literally watched it again the next day, and then I've watched it a third time. And I will admit, I don't normally do that. Well, sometimes with Marvel movies, not with Pixar movies, especially ones over the last maybe decade or so, maybe even longer. I'm going to do a top 5 live Pixar films, and you might be surprised about what is on and not on my list. I watched it 3 times. I literally laughed. I cried. It did. It took me through all of the range of emotions, but I loved the sound, not just the sounds of the music, which I think is gorgeous, but the sound design, and you can almost close your eyes. And I have a home theater system, so you really sort of get the sound of the rain and the water splashing behind you, and it's beautiful. Even the villain, like he's a non-traditional villain because it's the guy we've all encountered before, right? He's the local bully, which makes him real and relatable. From a cultural perspective, yes, my name ends in a vowel. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I loved the introduction to Italian culture here, much like Coco and Brave and Soul and Raya and Mulan and so many other films that have done that before. I found that for me, there were great takeaways that I grabbed from this film without feeling as though I was being preached to. And there's time and place for that, certainly not necessarily in a film like this, which is why I really liked Luca so very much. Sometimes you don't need to have it laid out for you. You're able to extrapolate those things yourself. And, even just on a more current and micro and macro scale, I liked how it was able to, hopefully, if you saw it, you took away, sometimes our differences make us stronger, right? They don't need to divide us. They make us stronger. But look, is it Pixar's best? That's for you to decide. What is the best or worst or middle of the road film is a very, very subjective decision. I've read a lot online, both in the clubhouse and elsewhere. Reviews of Luca are sort of all over the board, which is great. Like, that's the beauty of Pixar having insert number of Pixar films here, is that there's something for everybody. I think it's a film you can enjoy on many levels, from story to art to characters. It is a warm, fun, happy, positive movie, which is probably why I liked it, because I'm a warm, fun, happy, positive. At least I think I am. Some people might say otherwise. So I can relate. Plus, there's Vespas and pastas. So I would love to know, and when you call in, I would love to hear your Becky, you haven't seen Luca or Raya. You have a lot to catch up on the plane rides. Good Gandhi woman. I actually want you to watch both. And watch them in that. Watch Raya and then Luca, and then share with me your thoughts on what you believe. So I see some people still have not seen it yet. I'm catching up on comments here. Some people had to. Oh, so Beth says, I don't understand why they didn't release it in theaters. I think it was just timing, Beth. I think not everybody was ready to get into theaters yet. And rather than make Luca be a premiere access $30 to watch it at home thing like they did with Cruella, I'm happy that they released it this way. Like, I love the fact that, because that's the double-edged sword. You release Luca in theaters, everybody on Disney Plus says, wait a minute, what am I paying for? Why am I not getting access to these films when they come out? So I'm happy. I don't think it's one that I needed to see in a theater. Some movies I do. I think the Marvel movies should be experienced in a theater if possible. I didn't feel like I needed to see this one there. On a very personal note, if I wasn't excited for our Italy Adventures by Disney next year before, which I was, I'm even more so now. Yay! I am going to practice my carb loading between now and then. Jennifer Subko says, I watched both this week. Love them both. Luca is definitely one of my new faves. Jennifer, I'm with you. And I tried to sort of explain what it was, and I don't know, I can't put my finger on why I enjoyed this movie so much. And it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think we have to justify, despite what Facebook and Twitter and other places on, I don't think we need to justify our love or dislike for something. That's what makes the world go round, and that's what makes this a beautiful place. That's why some people like Pixar, some people like hand-drawn animation, some people like Marvel. I think somebody likes DC movies. I'm sure there must be somebody, but I kid, sort of. But that's okay, and that's the beauty of it. So I certainly want to, again, I'm going to put the call-in number up, and I want to hear your thoughts. I'm not going to talk about Loki again. I will encourage you, though, to wait. I got to find it. I will encourage you to, oh, good Lord, Mangello, do you not have it already? Well, join the spoiler support group. I can't find it. Wait, there it is. Join the spoiler support group at www.radio.com/spoilers. That is where we can talk all things Loki. No holds barred. Share your thoughts, share your opinions, theories, links, whatever it might be. We did a live watch party last week for Loki. I actually plan on doing that again for those of you who are members of the WDW Radio Nation family. We're going to do it there instead of on the live broadcast here. One, because I think that Zoom format where we could all be watching it together and talking about it as opposed to you watching me watch it while you have it on the background. It felt really awkward to me. Maybe I'm just not good at it. You could probably agree. I didn't feel like I was good at it. So I would love to be able to do it where we can literally all watch together. To find out how to be part of the WW Radio Nation, you can go to, come on, Mangello, where is it? Wait, well, it's not there. Go to www.radionation.com or www.radio.com/support. So, Gretchen, I have not posted, I did not do a watch party yet this week. My schedule this week, a little more chaotic than usual for a variety of reasons. So forgive me. And very quickly, and I can't, I hate doing this. It frustrates me, but I need to tell you because we just saw, I guess in the past, we knew this was coming for a while, but I think in the past week or so, we've seen Disney Plus starting to promote the Behind the Attraction series, which I believe launches on July 16th. I have today, while I have been trying to work downstairs, and I'll explain what I mean, trying to work, I've been able to screen some of the Behind the Attractions. And I say I've been having trouble working because it's not something that you should have on in the background. You've got to pay attention to it. And all I will leave you with is this, is that it might just be better than the Imagineering story. Pausing for dramatic effect because, yeah, it's that good. It is that good. I am 4 episodes in. You need to, yeah, I know you're going to love it. I know you are going to love it. So make sure you tune into Behind the Attractions when it debuts on Disney Plus, July 16th. And by the way, the other thing I want to talk about tonight too, when you call in, if you have any thoughts about our secrets and stories from the Walt Disney World Resorts, I would love to hear your thoughts on those as well. And before we get into your calls, this has been a busy week as we are literally preparing to get back to not just this, but the face-to-face stuff. I announced a number of different events and a number of different things that are coming very, very soon. And I just want to quickly go over them with you just in case. Oh my God, I'm spoiling it, but there it is. So I announced it to prior attendees. My Momentum Weekend Workshop is coming back this November 13th or 14th. Stay tuned. More details coming soon. But I have a lot to share with you on the Disney side. So Thursday, July 1st, which if my math is correct is next week, 8:30, I will be live for Happily Ever After. Please do me a favor. Spread the word on this. But wait, there's more, because just a few days later, I and the one and only Becky Mankin from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel are going to be in Disneyland and the Avengers campus. I need to let that sink in because I'm having an emotional response. We're going to be in Avengers campus, and I'm going to share that experience with you live as it happens, July 5th and 6th. Really important that you turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing, because I don't know exactly when it is that I am going to go live. Speaking of Marvel, we still have availability for our Marvel Day at Sea cruise, February 5th through the 10th, 2022. I've said it a million times because I mean it, Alaska is my favorite cruise, but a very, very, very close second is Marvel Day at Sea, and I cannot wait until that. If you can't join us on our Marvel Day at Sea, don't worry, because we are going to be on an inaugural cruise on the Disney Wish, June 20th, 2022, which I understand there are pros and cons to that summertime inaugural cruise date, which is why I promised you weeks ago that we were going to do a second cruise. I asked, you answered, you told me what you wanted, and that's why I announced last week our very merry time cruise on the Disney Wish, December 5th, 2022, out of Port Canaveral, 5 nights. The very merry time cruises are so much fun. The decorations, the food, the merchandise, the food, the events, the characters, the nighttime shows, crafts, things for adults and kids to do. If you're coming on either of those cruises, do me a favor, let me know which one in the comments, because I am crazy excited about that. Something else that's going on that you don't have to worry about being at sea for, I announced today, you may have heard about it otherwise, but our friends over at the Main Street Mouse are doing a Disney Marvel Star Wars fan event in Walt Disney World, not at Walt Disney World, but in a hotel about 10-15 minutes away from, I think it's the hotel I just spoke at the other day, by the way. I just thought about that. November 27th and 28th, if you go to www.radio.com/House of Mouse, you can find out more about that. I love those guys. I love in-person fan events, and really excited for what they're doing and what they have planned, and a great list of celebrity guests. And there's going to be I think about 100 or so tables of different vendors. I'll be broadcasting live, so if you're there, come be part of the live show. And if you can't be there, you can be there by watching. Jeff C says 2 out of 3 cruises with WW Radio ain't too bad. You ain't kidding, brother. And you know what? I think I can do this now. I'm a little nervous to show you something. But I think it's time. I think it is time, as we are talking about doing events together and getting together in groups, and as we get back. I have missed one thing so very much, and I think it's time that we make it happen. You don't have to fly to California. You don't have to go to Port Canaveral. You don't have to step foot on a ship. But it's time we bring back Meet of the Month. And if you agree, let me hear you by seeing you in the comments. It's time to bring back Meet of the Month. I'm pulling the trigger, Mangello. I'm doing it right now. I don't care. Our Meet of the Month, next one is going to be, God, I can't wait for this. Tears and hugs will be flowing Sunday, July 25th. We're going to do it in Disney Springs, so you don't have to worry about a park pass or a park reservation or even having an annual pass or a ticket. We're going to be in Disney Springs Sunday, July 25th, 11 a.m. to 12:30 in the waterside seating area across from Rainforest Cafe. You can see where I was going to call it the Empress Lily in the background, but we can see where Paddlefish is in a background, and I cannot wait to see you, to hug you, all of those other things once again as we bring back Meet of the Month. It is going to be a good time. So I will share now that the cat is out of the bag. I will share that with you in the group, and I'll create an event over on Facebook so you can RSVP. Let me know that you're coming. They are completely free, completely family friendly. You can come and go by yourself, bring the family. It doesn't matter. It is just a way for us to get together. And if you know me, you know that since 2008, those monthly meetups have been a very, very important part of my life. Getting to see you and chat with you and look you in the eye, shake your hand and give you a hug, especially now, without that barrier of a face covering on, is going to be even more meaningful to me. So again, Sunday, July, I forget the date now. Wait, Sunday, because I literally just did this right before the show. Sunday, July 25th from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So there you go. All right. Did I forget anything else? Oh, I know. The one thing that I wanted to share, I shared on the blog this week. Delish just partnered with Disney for a new, I don't want to call it a cookbook. It's a cookbook. It's not a cookbook, but it's kind of a cookbook. It is a collection of, I think it's more than 50 recipes from the Disney parks. I think they're not just in Walt Disney, but like all the Disney parks around the world. You name it. You name some of your favorites, it's in there. I was able to get a copy of this. I am not the cook in my family. My wife, my son are. They are ecstatic to start making recipes from there. It isn't, I should have brought it upstairs, but it's downstairs in the kitchen so they can, because we're going to get stuff this week to try and make some. But it's like a high quality, almost like a souvenir magazine. I think it's, I don't want to quote the price. It's $12.99, somewhere around there, $13.99. It's beautiful, has a ton of recipes, other information in it as well. If you go to www.radio.com/delish, it'll take you right to Amazon, which I believe is the exclusive destination in order to purchase your copy of Delish. Get it? And if you make something, oh wait, what we should do is I'll start a thread. Somebody start a thread in the clubhouse. If you share your Delish, hashtag, I'm just making this up on the fly. Hashtag, I'm talking to myself. Hashtag, share your Delish. If and when you make something from the Delish cookbook, share photos of you making it, the final product, a video, whatever you want. Share it in the clubhouse. Maybe I'll give away a prize. Maybe I'll give away a prize for like the best or most creative or most delicious, or if you send me food, the best Delish made recipe from the Delish cookbook. All I hear now is Twilight Zone in the back of my head. So if you have the Delish book, let me know in the comments. But I see a lot of people ordered their copies already. These are actual recipes, Heather. These are, to be clear, these are from and by the Walt Disney World and the Disney Parks chefs. I don't know if you can see in the graphic here. They are actually this is from and by Disney. So what you see here is what is made in the parks. So there you go. I just deleted it by accident. Didn't mean to do that. There you go. So there's snacks, there's appetizers. Becky, there's cocktails too. So a little bit of everything, including desserts, etc. So my family really, really likes this. They really, really like this book, and I'm excited to see what they make. So there you go. www.com/delish. All right. Julie Vora says, it is so cool. Julie Vora, thank you so much. I had such a great time with you on your podcast this week. I love the energy and the passion and the enthusiasm. I know I believe I shared it on my stories. I think I shared. Did I share a link on the Clubhouse? I might have. If not, Julie, feel free to share that out, and because you're the positive energy that you have is contagious. So puts Lou in virtual doghouse. Why am I in the doghouse? What did I do? What did I do now? Becky's complaining. Becky, I knew that there was no way you would want to be at a meet of the month in the middle of July. Plus, it was the only weekend that I could do it. There's all kinds of other stuff going on. I'm going to be with you practically all of July anyway, so don't worry. It is the first of many that these are going to be returning. So cinnamon rolls from Main Street are favorites. Yeah, there's really good stuff in there. I'm sorry I didn't bring it upstairs. I completely forgot. I was scrambling right before. And yes, Katrina Kenny, there are cocktails. Jim Ewer, if I had the Becky puppet, she'd be saying, I'm not making my own drinks. I need a servant to make them for me. She probably wouldn't use the word servant, just at least not publicly. But yes, that is the absolutely correct sentiment. So um, I did get the book. I'll see if my husband will make one for me. Well, there you go. So, all right. So we've got a lot to talk about, including things that I probably didn't bring up. If you want to talk about this week's podcast, if you want to talk about the cookbook, if you want to talk about some of the events, and if you want to talk about anything that is non-spoilerish on Disney Plus or movies or Black Widow, whatever it might be, we will start. And I haven't done this in a long time, but we're gonna start taking some calls. So here is the number for you to call in live, and we'll try and be respectful of people. Keep our calls to just a couple of minutes each, so anybody who wants to call in can get a chance to do it. Let's see if I still remember how to do this, because it really has been that long since we have. Andrew Milan, we will absolutely have a nation call so we can talk about Loki, or maybe we'll do a nation call. My schedule this week was just so crazy that there was no way for me to be able to get one in before in the last couple of days, or even in the next couple of days. So if you want to talk about Luca, if you want to talk about anything at all, feel free. Loved all stories. Jim Korkis, great storyteller. If you go to www.radio.com/Korkis, Korkis, I think that's the link that I made. You can order any or all of Jim's books. And I'm going to give one away. I'm going to give one away probably on Instagram tomorrow, so stay tuned. And it has been a long time, but hey, it's Lou, and you are on the air.
This is Anna and Andy from Denver.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We were just wondering, we have a 4.5-month-old baby, so we were just wondering, when do you think would be the ideal time to first bring her to Disney?
You're way too late. You should have brought her already. I'm only kidding. So
that's what I've been saying.
Right. So there's different schools of thought on this. I will tell you that we actually brought my daughter and my son very early. I think that they were probably about 5 months or so when we first brought them to the parks. And because I'm sure you get the argument from people, well, why bother taking them? They're not going to remember anything. And you're not taking them for them, right? You're taking them for you. One, so you can go on vacation. Two, so you can have the pictures and make those memories. I don't remember my first trip when I was 3 years old, but my parents have pictures, and it's one that I hold very near and dear to me. So, especially depending on your baby and everybody vacations differently, but I took my kids when they were very young. Some of those early pictures are some of my favorites, and there's no wrong answer either way.
Thanks for the advice.
We appreciate you.
That was probably not helpful. That was not helpful to you at all, was it?
No, yeah, super vague. But that's okay.
That's me. Listen. My answer. My answer is I think that you should take your daughter now.
Yeah, agreed. All right, we're coming. We're coming soon.
Nice. When you come, let me know, and we'll all take a family picture together. So when she gets older, she'll be like, "Who's that dude?"
Love it. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Good to hear your voice.
You too. Thanks so much. Bye bye. Skype, I hear you ringing, but you're not giving me an option to answer. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hey, Lou, Matt Ceriola. How you doing?
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
Good. I had a question, actually. I noticed that Disney Plus put on the Pixar movies with no fee and not in the theater, but the Disney movies, they charged the fee and put them in the theater in the last year. I just noticed that. Did you have anything to say about that, or?
So I'm not sure if the delineation is really Pixar versus Disney, because I think, obviously with Marvel, you're going to see the same thing happen. I think it's going to be the idea of choosing some movies to make accessible without having the burden of paying the $30 for the premiere access for it. I look at things like getting Luca as a gift, right? This is one of the privileges of having membership, is getting that, is not making you pay and then wait for the access, which I'm very happy that they did.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily it's a clear cut line. I think certainly every Marvel movie going forward is going to be in the theaters and or premiere access first, because I think those are ones that are certainly best enjoyed in the movies too. Although we are getting really used to like watching movies on our own couches with our own blankets and snacks and bathrooms and things like that too. So there are advantages.
Right. Thanks, Lou. You're the best.
Thanks brother.
Everything.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air. You almost said, wait, why do I hear somebody calling? I have all kinds of like things going on in my ears right now. Darlene, does anybody else hear the ringing, or is it just me? Wait a second. No, I just hung up on, no. I have no idea what's going on. Wait a second.
Back when I can.
What is happening?
At the tone,
I literally
please
don't
record
even
your
know how to hang
message.
up.
When you
Oh,
have finished
God, I'm so
recording,
scared. Wait.
you may hang up or press
I'm
1 for
trying
more
to hang up.
options.
Oh God, I was going. I had to just disconnect Skype. Sorry about that. Whoever I was just about to leave a voicemail for. Listen, Skype is not my favorite in the whole wide world, but it's what integrates with the software that I use. So we will adjust and go forward. All right, there we go. All right, let's try it again. Hello? Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hey, Lou. This is Victoria from Danbury, Connecticut.
Victoria, how are you?
I'm awesome. I'm super excited. First of all, thank you so much. I love Wednesdays. I love all of this. It really brings Disney home when we can't get there. So thank you so much for this community. But I'm super excited about the announcement for the Enchantment fireworks. But also kind of nervous because, the way people feel about wishes, that's how I feel about Happily Ever After. Do you think that we're still going to get Happily Ever After back when Enchantment is over?
So I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. Anything I say, this is me being a lawyer. Anything I say at this point is pure speculation. I think this is our time to bid adieu to Happily Ever After. I think this is going to usher in the next chapter of nighttime spectaculars, especially because of what Enchantment is going to bring. We're going to see the notch we're going to see the dial get turned up a little bit past 11, closer to 12, because I expect not only a new pyrotechnic display, but a new castle projection display. And what we're seeing in terms just of concept art of what is going to come to Main Street USA, it is going to completely change the firework viewing experience. Why? Because standing in front of the castle is no longer going to be the optimal spot. Now everybody's going to have to start from scratch. I think the optimal spot is going to be, I don't want to tell anybody, it's going to be from the top of the train station. That is going to be the place to watch fireworks, because you're going to get the full view of the castle, the full view of Main Street. But I think there's probably going to be especially if you're standing right down the middle of Main Street USA, you're going to be able to sort of literally get it in 360 degrees. But to get back to your question, I think this is going to probably mark the permanent end to Happily Ever After, especially because I would assume that the 1 year anniversary will be a typical 18-month celebration. And I just can't imagine going back to a prior fireworks display.
Ah, gotcha. Well, it's sad for me, but always excited for something new.
I know. Listen, I was a Wishes guy. I still am a Wishes guy. I love Happily Ever After. So I'm excited for what Enchantment is going to bring. Same thing for Harmonious. I loved Illuminations. Did not necessarily love Epcot Forever, but encouraged about what's next.
Cool. Thanks so much, Lou.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
right. Take it.
All right. Bye bye. Hey, this is Lou. You're on the air.
Well, hello, Lou Mondello. This is Beatrice Dennis.
Beatrice Dennis. Look at that. Look at the smile you put on my face, hearing your voice. Beatrice,
Well, we've
we
got like
go
an unofficial
we go
meetup
way
here.
way back. I'm sorry. Say again.
Oh gosh, we're having like an unofficial WDW meetup right now, watching you on this big, massive TV screen.
Oh my God, I'm so
Like-
sorry. My head must be so freakishly huge.
Well, that's what Laurie said.
Of course, Lori
So
Oliveri said
Darlene
that.
is here. Darlene, formerly from West Seneca, New York. She's the one that you disconnected earlier, by the
Please
way.
apologize
So
to
you
her.
get to apologize.
I did not mean to hang up on you. I swear I did not mean to hang up on you.
She is right here. We'll pass the phone along and everyone will say hello. We're so happy that you're going to have meetups again. We're happy for fireworks. We're cheering. We're happy that the Disney Cruise Line is going to be sailing again and Disneyland. Oh my gosh. Would you like a list of all the things I'm celebrating right now?
We have a lot to be thankful for and happy about, and I love the fact, Beatrice, that we're able to share this together. Like this technology, like even if you're not able to be physically at these places, that's why I love live videos so much, because we're still able to enjoy them together as a community and as an extended family.
Absolutely. And hey, for all of my friends that are friends of yours as well, pay attention next week, because when the Disney Cruise Line goes out, I'm going to be at the port watching that thing, and I want to hear it, and I'm going to be a mess. I apologize. But I can't wait to see it go out and sing again.
I wish I could be
awesome.
there with you. I wish I could be out there with you, not just for the seafood restaurants close by, but to be able to see her again. And I will tell
We'll
you,
be there soon for Marvel Day.
when the first time I stepped foot back on one of those ships, tell Lori to keep it down back there. I am going to lose it.
No, Darlene's at 226 days. She's counting us down. We're so excited.
I am too. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
So, oh my goodness. Everyone's so happy. I'm going to give them a quick hello. Darlene and Lori want to say hi. Hey, Lou. How's it going?
Good. How you doing? I didn't mean to hang up on you. I'm
Good.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You know me. I go with the flow. You're having issues probably because of this lovely weather we have in Florida. Just tell everybody to pack their ponchos for this time of year because it's raining, you know?
We could use a little bit
And
of
we
rain.
have-
We could use a little rain. And I dig.
We
Listen,
could.
I'm a guy that digs a good rainstorm. So
Oh, yeah. Me too. Me too. I love the rain down here. We need it. You know, the grass needs to be green, not brown.
exactly.
And we definitely, I am counting down for that Marvel Day cruise. I cannot wait 226 days. I'll be calling in
Atta
every
girl,
week for
I love
you
it.
again.
I love it.
I wish I could go on the Maritime, but I don't think it's going to happen.
That's right. We will bring as much of the Maritime cruise as I can. You know, maybe going live
Oh.
from there. Certainly when we depart, so.
Please. And your first meet of the month, I will be visiting my daughter, so I will be thinking they're going to live stream it for me so I can see it.
You will be there in spirit as always.
Oh, yes. I can't wait till the August one.
Me
So I hope you have a wonderful day. Lori, say hello.
Hey, Lou, you know me. I'm all about the food. When are we going to do wine and dine?
I love how you think. I love how you think. By the way, Linda Raymond says she's been bugging you all day. Now she sees why she can't get in touch with you.
I have the most wonderful clients that I booked today for the Christmas wish.
That's great.
So I just responded to her.
I know. We're gonna have a great time. We are gonna have a great time.
I'm so excited.
I am
yes.
as well. I can't wait
Yeah.
to see you guys
So
again.
Hit us up for wine and dine.
I will. You bet.
We're here now, you know.
I know.
13 minutes at the parking lot. Not that we've dined it.
Not that you're counting.
All right, we're all going to yell at him or what? Somebody else, I'm sure, wants to talk. Ready? What are we going to say? Something crazy? Or just bye?
Keep it G-rated. That's all
All
I'm
right.
gonna say. It's a family-friendly. I didn't even hear. I don't even know what they said. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hi, sir. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Well, I sent in that $5,000 to that Nigerian address. Did that not cover it?
We got another prince. We got another prince that you're going to need to wire 5K to again.
I got you covered. No problem. Who is this?
This is Connor Brown from
I
Bethesda,
thought
Maryland.
that it was you, but I didn't want to be. I was like, wait a minute. Let me not be weird if it's not Connor. What's going on, brother?
My wit and my charm. You had to assume it was me, right?
It is, and that the dulcet tones of Connor Brown from the WDW Opinion podcast, and from what I understand from all the people who are way younger than me, you're a rock star on the TikTok. So,
Yeah, I'm a big deal on TikTok. Yeah.
What is your are you are you WDW Opinion on the TikToks?
Yes, sir. At WDW Opinion.
There you go. If you're on the TikTok, go stalk Connor in a non-creepy or a creepy way. Either way.
Yeah, we don't have to use the S word. We don't have to use the stalker word. I've had those problems in the past. Listen, man, we had a lot of news yesterday, and you talked about it a little bit, but I want to know. Obviously, we already knew about what was coming to Epcot. We got news about the new fireworks at Magic Kingdom, and then Kite Tales, the new daytime show coming to Animal Kingdom. Out of those three, Harmonious, Enchantment, and Kite Tales, what are you most looking forward to?
So it's a toss-up between Harmonious and Enchantment. And that's not to take anything away from Kite Tales. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. I think that park needs something like that, especially during the day. I'm emotionally torn, right? Because I'm a Magic Kingdom, I'm an old school guy, but I love Epcot, and because it is going to be such a vastly different type of show from what we've had in the past. Say what you will, naysayers who say nay about the Stargate and the tacos, or whatever the Stargates and the octopuses, whatever you call what is in there. I have chosen to reserve judgment until I see it with my own eyes. I have to believe in the creative integrity and geniuses of the folks at Live Entertainment and Imagineering putting that show together. So that's the one, Connor, I'm most curious to see, because I think it's going to be so different. But I think from an emotional, nostalgic perspective, it's the reason why I chose to be at Magic Kingdom on October 1st.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think Harmonious has the ability to be incredibly epic, but Enchantment has the ability to be incredibly emotional. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I'm worried about Disney Kite Tales is, with my fair skin and no shade in that amphitheater, it's not going to be good.
That's what they need to start selling Disney sunscreen just for that. Yeah, that's going to be watching that show on like August 8th. Like if there's a 2 p.m. show, that's going to be a tough one. If you're sitting there facing west, but I'll be curious to see what they've got cooked up.
Curious about all of it, of course, and we'll be following along all the way until October 1st with you, my man.
Yeah, brother. Thank you, man. And I look forward to, we're going to do a show again soon. Again, go check out Connor over at wdwopinion.com and all the socials and the podcasts and all that stuff.
Yes, sir. Thanks, brother. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for calling in, man.
Adios. Bye.
Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Oh, just a minute.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Andrew. It's Andrew.
Hey, Andrew Prince. Speaking of people that I love, a lot of love for Andrew Prince, Vanessa Prince, all of the Prince clan. Andrew and Vanessa, by the way, long time contributors to the WDW Radio blog. But it's good to hear from you, brother. Wait, aren't you in Walt Disney World like right now?
Yes.
What are you doing calling me? You should be riding. Forget riding rides. You should be eating somewhere. What park are you in, or where are you guys tonight? Andrew's clearly in a place with really bad cell service. So, Andrew, I can't hear you, brother. Just call back again, buddy. we've lost you. Andrew is gone. I think Andrew's gone. Let's try this again. Yeah, Andrew gone. Gonski. History like the Aztecs. Hey, this is Lou. You're on the air.
Hey, Lou. It's Christine Morrison
How are you, Christine
from
Morrison?
Pennsylvania.
It's you know what? I'm so used to hearing your voice and not responding back to it. So. Christine
No
Morrison from
problem.
Flourtown, Pennsylvania. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing awesome. How are you? Good. How are you doing?
Listen. How bad could I be? Right? It's. I'm
I
on this
know.
side. I'm on this side of the dirt. It's Wednesday
That's
night.
it. You woke
and I'm
up this
talking with
morning,
friends. That's
right?
it. That's all I need. I'm easy to please.
That's what I say.
And
I
I've
woke
got. Wait a
up.
minute. And wait, I almost forgot. And I've got wasabi Doritos. Thank you, Tim Brown, for making dreams come true.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Maybe-
have never seen those.
Neither have I. They're from Japan, and I don't know where he found them, but it may be the best chip I've ever put in my
Awesome.
mouth, which is not the reason why you
That's
called.
pretty
but go
cool.
ahead.
No, I'm calling just to tell you that I'm finally going to go on a cruise with all of you guys. I'm super, super psyched.
Which one you coming
So
on?
I'm coming on the Marvel cruise.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to
wait.
be on the Wish, and it just wasn't working out with the dates and my family. So I'm bringing my oldest son, Zach, for his high school graduation present. So it's
Nice.
just the two of us.
oh, that's
Yeah.
great. And I love the fact that
Yep.
you're going to do it as a mother-son trip, and we're gonna have a blast.
I can't wait. I mean, the biggest part for me is just going to be able to get to hang out with all of you guys because I hear everybody's voices.
Right.
You know, and if I don't see their faces on social media, I need to meet everybody in person. So that's I'm really looking forward to it.
That's
And
part of the fun
my
of going
son
as a
is-
group, and it's even more so like when we do things. And it's not a spoiler because we've done them so many times. When we get to do like pajama parties, and now they're like themed pajama parties, and all the Marvel stuff, and some of the stuff that Becky and I are cooking up. Yeah, it's
And
you
this
get to
will be my first cruise ever in my
ever.
entire life.
Oh, it's even better.
Ever. Never been on a cruise.
I promise
I'm
you're gonna have a
super
good
excited.
time. I promise.
I can't
You're
wait.
gonna
It
love
can't come fast enough.
I know.
And then
I
I'm going to
can't wait.
miss the meet of the month by a day. So I'll catch it another time.
That's right. This is like a warm up meet of the month. Like this is literally a warm up, like getting back into the swing of meets of the month again.
Right. Well, I'm so glad though. I'm just so happy that everything's, heading in the right direction. We're starting to be able to open up a little bit. It's so exciting.
I am.
So
as well.
and I know how much you are looking forward to getting back to the meets of the month. So I'm
can't
happy
wait.
for
I
everybody.
cannot
Yeah.
wait for every part of it.
Oh, good. There's lots of exciting things, but
There is.
I will let you go so somebody else can call in. I just wanted to tell you that because I was so excited to. I can't wait to meet all of you that are going. It's going to be
I
an
can't wait
awesome
to see
time.
you too. Thank you again so much.
Yeah.
I'm so looking
You're
forward
welcome.
to it.
Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is so fun. I love this part. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hi, Lou. It's Karen St. Pierre.
I'm saying again.
It's Karen St. Pierre.
Karen St. Pierre, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. I am so excited for the anniversary trip that we're taking. 95 days until we leave.
Nice. What, if I can ask, what anniversary is it?
The 50th anniversary
Wow!
of
Congrats.
Magic Kingdom.
I thought you meant like your own personal anniversary, not like the. I was like, oh, she's taking a nice little anniversary trip with her husband.
No, don't got one of those.
So, are you? What do you have your park reservation for October 1st yet?
Yes, Sue Pastora from NEI got me the reservations right off for the first. I said I want to be no place but the Magic Kingdom. That's the place to be.
I am with
I'm
you.
really excited.
I am with you as well.
Yeah.
We are going to have a blast, and I think it is going to be same thing. I think it's going to be a fun, crowded, and emotional day too.
I just saw I read the article that was posted on. Somebody posted it on. I'm going to say it was Mark that posted it on the Clubhouse page was talking about the new fireworks and the new costumes and the cavalcades. And when I read about the fireworks, I said, okay, if there's any fireworks that's going to compete with Wishes, that might be it. The whole lighting up Main Street thing, I think it's just going to immerse everybody. Because with Wishes, my favorite place was right between Casey's and the ice cream shop. That was like the place to watch Wishes.
Yep.
You know, you had to be right there next to the line so that, because, you know, us short people, we don't want to be behind. We don't want to be behind those 5'5" people, because then we don't see nothing.
Right.
I'm only 5 feet tall, so it doesn't take much.
Listen, I feel you. I'm just saying. And I think if you stay in your spot, I think you're going to have a great view of what's going up and down Main Street, as well as on and around the castle too.
Yeah, and on the sounds of it, they're talking about the special parade. It's a cavalcade, and I'm like, are they not going to bring? It just sounds to me like cavalcades are going to be like the new thing. It's not going to necessarily be parades anymore. And I remember kind of seeing that back when they had the Party in the USA float. Oh, I can't remember.
What
that
was
was
the Spirit of America parade? Or?
Yeah, because it would go through the park a couple of times a day. That's when they kind of started doing that, and I liked it because every time we heard Miley Cyrus, we'd be like, "Oh, the characters are coming down the street." that was our tell-all.
Yeah. Well, look, I think the cavalcades in whatever form they might look like going forward, I think that might be a positive benefit of what happened during post-pandemic. I like the cavalcades. I like not having to queue up for a long period of time and especially if you're on vacation, taking a significant portion of your day to wait for a parade and then wait for that crowd to dissipate after. I think they're wonderful surprise and delight moments that I'm happy are going to stay.
Yeah, parade could take up to like 2 hours or 3 hours of your time, depending on how long the parade was. I mean, I remember when Remember the Magic had all the different stops to it. If the more stops they stopped, you could be there forever.
Right. That being said, I would not be upset if they brought parades back. I'm still an old school Main Street Electrical Parade kind of guy, so that show could run forever.
Yep. The only other comment I have for you right now, other than I love Loki, is that I would really love to hear a show about the history of the way that Walt Disney has had tickets. Like starting with Disneyland and then when Disney World opened, because my dad and I, we were talking about it, and in 1979 when we went, we don't remember that there were tickets for rides. I don't really remember. Mm-hmm. He doesn't remember there being like e-tickets or anything like that. We just remember everything being free.
Right.
But from the sounds of it, some people, I talked to some people, they're like, oh no, they had those back then. I'm like, I don't remember them. We just had like these big white cards on strings that went around our neck.
Right. You had the passports. They had the 3, 4, 5, and 7 day passports. That's an interesting, somebody else once suggested that too. And I'm like, oh, can I make a full show out of that? I can make a full show out of anything. So yeah, I will, somebody write that down and remind me, and we'll do a history of, some of the ways to vacation, the different ticket options. Cause there was,
I still have those tickets. I can send you a picture.
Yeah. Scan them and take a picture and put them up in the clubhouse.
Yep. That'd be really fun. Thank you so much, Lou. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you what you have done for me in the last year and a half listening to you. Wish I had known you were out there sooner. But, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll take it when I get it,
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you.
You're welcome. Can't wait to see you in person. I know we're going to be in the park the same day on the 1st.
We will find
Some
each other.
way through all those people, I will find you, and I
We-
have my book ready for your autograph.
Well, if it's okay with you, get ready because I'm coming in for a hug. So.
Me too. I'm coming in. I'm a hugger too.
Excellent. Good.
All right. Have a good night, Lou.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
God, you guys are so nice. You're so nice.
Coming in. I'm a
Hey,
hugger
it's Lou.
too.
You're on the air.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Hi, it's Mackenzie from New Jersey.
Mackenzie from, wait, what part of New Jersey are you from?
We're from Bergen County.
All right, so is it pork roll or Taylor ham?
Oh, it's Taylor ham.
No, it's pork. I mean, they both are fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you call it. They're so good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm so scared.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up.
No, listen. We all mess up. That's why we're human. And there's nothing to mess up, so don't worry.
There you go. Go ahead, ask him.
I don't. There's a lot of questions I could ask. I don't really know.
She wants to know, what are you looking the most forward to for the 50th anniversary?
I'm really curious to see what Main Street USA is going to look like during the Enchantment fireworks. I think that's going to completely transform the way, and I'm going to talk about this on a future top 5 that I want to do. I think it's going to be the beginning of a transformation about what nighttime experiences are going to look and feel like, especially in Magic Kingdom.
You love Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I love Magic Kingdom.
I love Magic Kingdom. I can't wait. I also can't wait to see what 50th anniversary food is going to come out to. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very curious.
That's good too. Now go ahead, tell him.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I think it was last year I called and I was talking about how we were going to Disney for the Dance Summit, which is the competition in Florida.
Yeah.
And so last year we didn't get to go because of COVID, of course. And that was very sad. But this year we went and we got 4th place.
Congratulations. That is awesome. Was it in was it held in ESPN again?
Yep.
Nice. Good for you.
It was
That's
an
great.
amazing experience. We've never been there before. Well, I
can
haven't been there for years, but it was amazing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue, and I love the fact that they're able to bring so many students from around the country in to participate and compete, and get a pretty unique Disney experience out of it that not a lot of people get to do.
Yep, her team came 4th. They did amazing, and the older team went to the World Championship at ESPN, and they got 2nd place. They got the silver medal.
Wow. That's awesome. Congratulations.
So she was very excited. She was very excited to call and tell you about her victory.
That is great. You need to post a picture. Did you get like a medal or a certificate or something cool like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got to take a picture and post it in. You take a picture and post it in the clubhouse, and then send it to me, and I will send you a congratulatory prize.
Woohoo! Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Congratulations. Everybody who's watching is wishing you congratulations as well too. So I love it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you.
And say we'll be back in August.
Yeah, we will be back in August. We go every August, so.
Well, let me know when you come down and where you're going to be, and maybe we'll be able to cross paths and say hi in the parks or something one day.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lou. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye. So sweet. Love it. Let's see. Hey, it's Lou. You are on the air.
Oh, hey, it's Vanessa. How are you?
Vanessa, it's the whole Prince. It's a Prince Fest tonight.
Yes.
How are you?
Oh, pretty good. We had to move inside for the rain, so
Where
lovely Florida
where are you
weather.
calling from?
The 9th floor of the Riviera.
Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice.
It's nice.
I
Yeah.
love me some Riviera. Were you able to score Topolino's Terrace? I have two questions for you, Vanessa. Were you able to score Topolino's Terrace reservations? And if so, do you have room for one more?
Oh, no, unfortunately, I missed that window. So we're winging it this time, but we're going old school.
That's the way. Sometimes it's even more fun.
Yes. And we're the flexible group of people, so it works out well. So.
That always helps too.
Yeah, but it is so nice to see the plexiglass down and no markings on the ground, and it's nice to be back home.
Yeah, you feel like it's a more quote unquote normal type experience, getting a lot closer to where we were in the past.
Oh yeah, the buses are packed. I mean, they had people standing in the middle now again and stuff. So
yeah,
it felt like old times.
Who would have ever thought that we'd be excited and happy to see crowds coming back again? And people like on top of each other, and so. But I'm with you. It was something that was missing. So.
Yeah, we're looking forward to celebrating on October 1st at Magic Kingdom.
I will be there with you. We will be hugging and crying and snacking together.
That and all 3 cruises next year. Oh my goodness, I have to get a job now that pays. Can't write for you now. I got to make some money.
I can't wait. I tell you, and I think I tell you this probably every time I see you, that one of my favorite cruise memories happened not on the cruise itself, is when you and Andrew and I were just sitting there in the shallows of the waters in Puerto Rico, just like having a day, just relaxing together and getting a chance to chat was one of my favorite memories.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that again soon.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Well, I had to stand out on the balcony and it's starting to rain on me, so I probably should let other callers call in.
Thank you again. So good to hear from you guys. Have fun on this trip.
All right. Yep. We'll see you in October.
You got it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Sure, bye.
Love the princes. Love all the princes, including the artist formerly known as. All right, we'll take a couple more calls. Hey, it's Lou. You are on the air.
Hey, Lou. It's Beth from Brooklyn, New York.
Beth from what part of Brooklyn?
Bed-Stuy.
Okay. My mother grew up on Ocean
Yeah,
Parkway and Avenue X.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of in the northerny part, like not quite Williamsburg area. So, but yeah, so I was so excited when you said the meat of the month was coming back, and it was the day after I was supposed to leave for my birthday trip. But because United changed my flight, I had a free flight change, so I changed it to the next night and just emailed my amazing MEI agent to add a night onto my stay so I can be
awesome.
there. So
I love it. I love it.
I'm so excited there for my 50th birthday. So, it'll be good times all around.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see you. I cannot wait to see you.
Yeah.
Of all the things that we're talking about, the cruises and October 1st and fireworks and yes, Disneyland and Cozy Cone and all the things associated with that, there's something about the simplicity of the meat of the month that I am really, really excited for.
Yeah, I'm super excited. And for Beatrice and anybody who's going to be down at Port Canaveral to see the Dream Off, if you want to make a sign that says "Good luck, Andrea," that would be great. My sister's a service excellence trainer, and she is back on the ship after 13 months, getting ready for all of that.
Oh, that's
so
great.
she's super excited.
That is great. Good for her. She must be thrilled. She must be thrilled.
Yeah. She held off for a while getting a job, and then she did Starbucks part-time and told them, when they call, I got to go. So they called, and she did the whole, they flew her down to Orlando, and then they put them on a bus to Port Canaveral, put them in a resort there for 2 days, and they had to quarantine and then get tested, and then they could get on board. And so they've been doing all of the Coast Guard required stuff, and they're I think out of Anchorage right now getting everything set. So
nice. Yeah,
I know that they're all happy to be back.
I'm sure. Like I said, I think it's going to be as people start to step foot, especially guests stepping foot into those atriums for the first time, is going to be a very emotional thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, even when I go, even as an adult, a couple of years ago, I took my parents on the Magic, and I was crying so hard when we got announced. One of the cast members was like, "Come here, let me give you a hug." I'm like, "It's happy tears. It's happy tears." So I still well up with that. So I'm sure, like my first Disney one back will be The Wish in late August because
Nice.
I'm a teacher in New York, so we're still in school through the end of June. I have 2 more days, and then I'm free, so I can do the group cruise with you guys. So, yeah, one of my kids said that he's going to Disney sometime this summer. I was like, don't let it be in July. I'm like, well, no, you're one that I would be okay with meeting up in, but I think it's in August when he'll be going.
What grade do you
So I was
teach?
like, it would be my luck to hear him say. I've got 5th grade special ed this year. So special ed kids all the time. These guys are like 5th grade equivalent. So they just had their moving up ceremony on Monday, and then they'll be going to middle school. And one of them pulled a gen ed trick on his mom and said, "Oh, we graduated. School's closed for the rest of the year." She texted me yesterday. She's like, "Is school closed?" And I said, "No." She goes, "Oh, Ryan told me it was." And I'm like, "No."
Well, listen,
he may be special ed, but he just did that.
I have always had, and I mean this in all sincerity, I've always had the utmost respect for teachers who are undervalued, underpaid, underappreciated, and even more so for you and what you do. Thank you.
It has been. Oh, thank you. It has been a year like no other. We've all said if we can survive this year, we feel like we can make it through anything, or well, really a year and a half, because I was in person since September, but we had to go remote. I think New York City went remote for a couple of weeks in November, and then my site went remote for like 2 10-day periods because of unrelated positive tests and stuff. And my kids in remote did not match well because they need so much hands-on stuff. So,
well, thank you for being able to stick with it and get through an even more difficult time like that.
Well, thank you, and looking forward to seeing you in July when I'm there.
I am as well.
So, all right.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah, if you're a teacher, know that I love you very much. Like, I have always said that. I have always believed that. I wish there was something in my power to do to make life for teachers easier and better. And yeah. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, who's this?
This is Caleb Joshua Hill from
Caleb
Pennsylvania.
Joshua Hill. How are you, brother? How are things?
Good. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Good. I just wanted to talk about October 1st. So I'm actually not going to be there, but I will be there on the 25th. So I'm not sure if they're going to have like a rededication of Walt Disney World. That's what I was thinking about, because I talked about this on a Clubhouse in the Clubhouse app, and I was like, I wonder if there's going to be a rededication, have Roy O. Disney talk on the speakers and have the dedication of it. That would be really cool if that actually happened.
Man, Caleb. I was wondering the same thing, because that's the dedication technically shouldn't be on the 1st, but are they going to open up the time capsule on the 1st? Right?
Yes.
I assume it'll be the 1st that they open up the time capsule in Tomorrowland, as opposed to waiting for dedication day. So it'll be curious to see how they celebrate it and how they integrate some of those events that happened 50 years ago into the ongoing celebration throughout the day.
Yeah, and some of the attractions too, like Mickey Mouse Review and Tropical Serenade, and just all those amazing attractions that happened on the 1st. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Celebration,
I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I wish I could be in 2 places at once. I wish I could be in Epcot and Magic Kingdom to experience everything that's going on. But yeah, choices had to be made, and so I went with Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Cool. Well, hopefully I'll see you while you're down here.
Okay. I'll see you there too.
Sounds good, brother. Thank you.
You too.
Have a good night.
You as well.
All right, we'll take one last call of the night, because wait a second. Hold on. Hello? Loki? Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I know my dinner's still downstairs. Oh, I'll get to it. I should skip a meal. whatever. Okay. All right. You know what? We'll since there's nobody in the Skype hopper, we will end that for the calls. All right. Just a couple of quick reminders in case you tuned in a little bit late. A couple of reminders event-wise of things we have going on. We've got Happily Ever After is going to be next Thursday. The return of fireworks to Walt Disney World is going to be Thursday, July 1st. I will be live in Magic Kingdom. If you are there, I have no idea where I'm going to be. Come find me. We will watch and cry and hug and snack together. Just a few days later, I will be on a plane to Anaheim, and I will be with Becky Menken, and we will be live July 5th and 6th from Avengers Campus, maybe a little bit Disneyland sprinkled on top. I want to share my first experience with you in that land together. And be sure to turn on notifications both on the WDW Radio page and in the clubhouse, because I don't know when and where and how I will be live, but that is the only way to be sure you don't miss a thing. Sticking with Marvel, our Marvel Day at Sea cruise, we still have some availability February 5th through the 10th, 2022, where we can together live our Marvel adventure at sea. More importantly, get back to cruising again. Even more importantly, opening up the gates to cabanas and Palo and all of the dining options there. We will be on the inaugural cruise of the Disney Wish June 20th. It is a 4-night cruise out of Port Canaveral. If you go to www.radio.com/DisneyWish 2022, you can get a free no obligation quote. And if that date doesn't work out for you and or you want to cruise again, we will be also cruising on a very merry time cruise December 5th, 2022, the spirit of the season and all of the associated festivities, shows, food, snacks, food, entertainment, merchandise offerings will be on a very merry time cruise. You can go to that same page, get a quote for that cruise as well. What else? Oh, don't forget about, I decided last minute, Meets of the Month are coming back next month. Sunday, July 25th, 11 a.m. in Disney Springs. So you don't have to worry about having a park reservation. You don't need to worry about having a ticket, anything like that. It is open to anyone, everyone. Come alone, bring the whole family. It is obviously completely free, family friendly, and I promise that you are a friend and you are welcome. What else? Oh, the House of Mouse event put on by the folks over at the Main Street Mouse, November 27th and 28th. There's going to be panels. There's going to be celebrities. There's going to be, I believe, about 100 vendor tables and booths. I'll be there. Rumor has it Becky Menken is going to be there too. Some other friends I know are going to be there as well. Go to www.radio.com/House of Mouse for more information and to secure your ticket. And just because I'm in the mood to reveal even more, my Momentum Weekend Workshop is also coming back November 13th and 14th, 2021. Save the date. I will be having more information and details coming at some, I don't want to say very soon, but soon-ish, soon enough, soon. There'll be more details coming soon. Let's see. What else? Please do me a favor. If you have not listened to this week's show, check it out. Leave a review. Super helpful. And please help spread the word. Tell people to listen over on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If you didn't get your copy of Delish Loves Disney, you can go to www.radio.com/Delish. You can order it there directly from Amazon. And what else do we got here? Our spoiler support group. Speaking of Loki, I'm going to go watch it when we're done. We're going to check out Loki. If you want to talk about anything spoilery, both from Loki, anything on Disney Plus, Black Widow's coming out in just a couple of weeks, you can come to our spoiler support group page. Anything goes there, as long as it's family friendly and G-rated, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So please come by and be part of the spoiler support group. Also, don't forget that right now, TeePublic, through this Sunday, I believe, is having a 35% off sale. T-shirts, hats, you name it, of Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. You can get WWE Radio logo gear, whatever it might be. You can find all that for t-shirts as little as just $13 there. Thanks as always to everyone who is part of the WWE Radio Nation family. I sincerely appreciate your love, support, and I mean it because it's true, and I am incredibly grateful to you. Those of you who are platinum members, you saw your boxes went out the other day of your mystery care packages from could be a little Disney, could be a little Star Wars, could be a little Marvel. I'm not gonna let you know. What else? Oh, don't forget, of course, whether you're coming to World, Land, Cruise, whether you're cruising or coming out for an event with us, or you're just coming to visit any of the parks on your own, you can go and visit Becky and the entire team at Mouse Fan Travel, and I know that they will take very, very, very good care of you. I know I'm forgetting something else. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't really matter. All I know is I am grateful to you. I am grateful for you. If there's some way that I can help you in return, please reach out and let me know. Stay tuned. Let's see. We got the show next Wednesday. Oh, wait. Next Wednesday, I believe I will be out and about, possibly with a special guest. Still trying to work out details. Stay tuned. I might even be live during the day from a park. Still trying to work that out. You'll see what I mean when I finally get around to being able to announce it. As always, don't forget to please, there we go. Always, always, always choose the good, be the good to others, and spread that positivity. I assure you, it is contagious. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a great time tonight. I loved chatting with you. I loved hearing with you. Thank you for calling in. If you tried to call in and couldn't get through, I apologize. I promise I'll do another call-in show again very, very soon. So until next time, I love you. Be good. See ya.